Greetings and salutations, humans. This is Froggy and Friends, and we are playing Adventures in the Fleet. It has been a little while.
Tiny bit.
Yeah.
It's tiny bit.
Now, last time, Dinnan thinks he's drunk. Evie was drunk. Lyra wasn't at the beginning. Everyone modified the rules, found out that Lolth made sure that there is no limit on number of reinforcements during round one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it was worded. Ambrosia, any torture that she does, she can use rotten fish, use an incision and use a rat, and no trip, and she was told no points for tripping people. The Empress was confused about the time frame. Round one ends when all collective people gone from the port. Then Lyra did take a drink and was drunk. Armand wanted his general at his side, so that brought a conversation between Lyra and Armand. She noticed his right eye was not a smoldering coal. After all of this, they exited the room, and Cariss smelt a smelly smell that smelled smelly that reminded him of a memory. And everyone went to the bar because Evie wanted to dance with Dinnan. And Evie was very excited about Dinnan in general. And
I'm excited.
yes. And at the bar, actually, Lolth talked to Dinnan when Evie passed out. And she said that you don't know what pain is yet. And Dinnan walks out. Evie got lost in the drapery. Cariss and Dinnan bonded by letting out a bunch of dire rats, and mayhem, death, destruction, and fire happened as Lyra and Armand were having a pretty much Damon moment, like dancing and then killing everything with flame as the building started to burn and crumble to the ground. And everyone now is not looking like themselves because Armand made himself look like a giant half-orc, made Dinnan look like a human. Cariss was like a human, I believe, and then Lyra was an elf, and Evie looks like a tall dwarf with sideburns, massive sideburns. And everyone is on their way to meet up with Balder. And you hear that in your head, Lyra. And yes, it's the middle of the night, and yep. So you guys are heading to talk to Balder. And Evie would be guiding you, which is really entertaining.
Like, I think it's, maybe the other...
Oh no, she's guiding.
Okay.
The number was a 16.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what a prank is.
Yeah. Thought it would might be there was this the size of the prank was a little bit
So
different than what I thought.
Right about now, you're seeing some of the random guards like running by, and you're seeing splashes of water on the building. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I wonder what happened over there.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, that was amazing with the fire. Where'd that come from?
I didn't know pranks involved rats and fire.
Dennis. Look, Evie.
Wait.
Look, Evie's a
Evie?
dwarf.
Like the new
Is this
look
what
of
drunk
me.
is? Okay.
Yep.
He walks up to Evie and
She does. So if you touch her, this is seeming. So it's like better than a regular illusion, but you still feel her regular shape. So it's really, you definitely believe this is how drunk works. This really is how drunk works.
I get the appeal.
Like, I didn't know she'd get more attractive.
Like, dang. You got them hips, girl.
Sideburns.
Man, that was bad.
Yeah. So you turn down this alleyway. Evie kind of looks around. There's nobody. We got this.
And I'm actually looking.
There's nobody.
Okay, right. Yes, there is
Yeah.
nobody.
And then so she like, then she like opens a grate and just kind of, and we'll go.
I got it.
I go into full stealth mode.
Okay. Now the grate is, you know what the manhole covers look like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like a dome, and Armand is barely fitting his shoulders through this. He's like, oh boy. So what's the order for everyone going down? Just a random
Well,
question.
first off, I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, so you guys are shadows in the night with people that are blindfolded.
Probably you, Mr. Leader.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
head
then
down first.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, I'm going down
Mrs.
first?
Leader. Oh, well, I'm just saying. I would think you normally would.
No,
Sure.
I'm not gonna go down first.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I
just,
guess
gonna-
I'll
let
go
me
first.
I'm just gonna
first.
stand there and be like looking out and make sure that nobody else is seeing us
Okay.
sneakily
Okay.
go
So
down this grate.
so were you going down first, or
They just see a hovering manhole.
yeah?
I will. They I thought I wasn't allowed to go down into the holes randomly anymore.
You have permission.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
not for this one.
Okay.
You can go into there.
And
Yeah.
so
All right, I just slide on down, man.
so he goes down, and then Evie slides, and then looks down and like purposely drops.
Yeah. Too late.
You're so strong. Like she's like you know when like girls play that off about the strength thing. She's like over the top with it
Yeah.
right now, and especially the way that she's looking like a tall dwarf. It's really funny. And then after Evie would be, I guess, are you going down or
Yeah,
do you want?
I'll go
okay.
next. Yeah.
And then you've got this massive meaty
I'm the leader.
hand. Thank you for keeping a lookout, Chris.
Yeah.
And then as he barely fits down, and
Well,
you're
like,
like hearing scraping sounds.
I thought you could like switch sizes. Like I thought that was the whole point.
This small.
Oh. Okay. All right. I get. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Everybody's in there.
Yep.
So I'm gonna, as fast as possible. Then
Okay.
at the last second, it's just.
And you can still look through the grates.
Oh, I'll Ninja Turtles it then.
No, because the grates are going this way. Remember?
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So you can, and so you're looking out. You see a little bit of light in the far distance because you're thinking the fire's getting worse.
Not my fault. That's your fault.
Yep.
Your fault, big boy.
Yeah.
You did that one.
Well, if it weren't for the rats.
I had a handle on it.
Yeah. So Evie's like that way. So like she guides you to. It's literally a strange maze down here. Like there's some of the bricks that they change to different styles in different areas, and there's that strange weird. Like when you go up and down a hill, that strange feeling inside. That's what you actually feel throughout your whole body at random times. And then you kind of come to this darker hallway, and you're hearing. It actually sounds like someone's like cooking on a pan. You're hearing this like.
Okay.
You guys you recall this area though.
Mm-hmm. Is it a normal smell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it smells like eggs, butter, meat,
Yeah.
something,
Mhm.
something normal food cooking.
Mhm.
Okay.
Regular normal food.
Okay, all right. Like, okay, remember the okay. Octopuses have 8 legs, and squid have. What is it?
It takes 10 tickles to get an octopus.
No, that's not it. No, it's all elbows and
Knees,
yeah,
shoulders,
head and toes.
Close enough. Just come in. So
yeah,
you-
we got
yeah.
it.
Yeah. So you've got.
Wait
got,
a
like-
minute, I'm not drunk.
So you got these like wooden crates everywhere, and the little bit of light you're seeing him cooking on a pan. He's like, if you're all hungry, I can scrounge something else up for you. I didn't know you were coming.
Probably potatoes for them. That'd probably help.
Potato
Or bread, maybe bread probably. That'd
bread.
help.
Okay, so you
Gravy. Just gravy.
okay, and he was like, we were at a dance.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, there was a dance.
And Baldur's like,
Are we still in our other forms?
so you guys see that, but he doesn't.
Oh, he sees us as normal.
He can't see, remember?
He's blind.
Oh, okay.
So he just
Never mind.
knows that it's us.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So Denon,
And we don't know how just yet, anyway.
Yeah.
So.
yeah. So Denon, what you see is a human, male, like between like mid to late 30s with in this lighting it's really hard to tell, but it's like super light brown hair, but his eyes are totally white,
Interesting.
and he's
Okay.
moving around in this space with no issue.
Okay.
So he's like, let's see here. I do have some bread. Let's actually make it in a little bit of toast. So he's like, he takes whatever he was cooking out of the pan, and he's like, he's like, putting his hand like this. He's like, that should be enough. And he slices it like nice thick pieces of toast. He's like frying them up nicely and putting big globs of butter on them for you. Hands them out. He's like, is there anything else I can? You said potatoes. Do you want fried potatoes? Is that okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I was just talking. As you can see, they were normal, professional
I'm
selves.
fine. I don't know.
Exactly.
Okay.
So-
Well, we've got.
I don't know if you've smelled, but
Oh, I can smell it in the air.
yes.
I can smell that there's 2 new individuals here.
This is Denon. He's a emissary of Lolth, and this is Armand, the ruler of Nexus. Is there any other title? Is there like a different title? Is it or like Great Destroyer of the Abyss, or isn't it like I don't know?
I have quite a few different titles.
Did that work?
But,
Okay, all right, yeah. Ruler of Nexus, yeah.
Soon to be co-ruler of Nexus. Thank you very much.
That's a lot to process. I have rooms already set for everybody to sleep it off if you want.
And we'll need to talk.
Well, I can. This is. If you're not sleepy, we can chat about things.
Yeah, I probably won't be sleepy for a little while at least.
Okay. Well, you can start chatting, and looks like they finished their toast. And if you want, there's a bunch of water in your rooms.
Yay.
Yeah, lots of water, and there's some good salted meats. You know, make sure that you eat some of
How
that.
many rooms are
Well, like he has multiple rooms set. Like he didn't specify.
how many beds are there?
there's beds per room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going back, how many
Weren't you
rooms
bragging
are
on
there?
that you didn't have to be here and you were so
Yeah.
nice for being here? Can't you guys?
Yeah.
Your special place.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. So what happens is Evie's like, "Dylan, let me show you your room."
Okay.
Be strong.
Yeah, and then Baldera's like, if Evie, if you could let Lyra and the ruler show them rooms, that would be great. Okay. So as she's walking by, she's like, "There's a room. You don't need any other ones."
Oh no.
Yep.
There's only one bed.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, bad.
Shut
Yeah.
the door, please.
Okay. We're gonna go to Carissa at the moment, and then we'll go to everybody else. So you have some time to think about things if you want.
Choices.
Choices. Yes.
Oh, I don't know all
I like
about
to
this
go where I'm
trope.
blind.
I know all. I'm an
Yeah.
expert on this trope.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
CBS, not HBO.
CBS. Isn't that a news station?
No, it's
No.
just a basic like channel.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
channel 10
Okay.
or
So you sit down with Baldera, and he like. So what do you have to talk about?
okay.
Because
so,
Jack's not here. So.
Yeah. You're an adult. So, Ambrosia, the great archfey of she actually ended up meeting with
Oh,
us.
boy.
She was trapped, and there was a little loot, and then he started talking to her, and she really fancied him, and then they started talking, and then eventually she's like, "Oh, I want you all to myself," and he went, poof, and we actually have this bag of acorns, and I think he's in here. I don't know if he's in here. I don't know how it works, but it's other than that, he's fine. He's fine. He said he's fine. But, we met the R man,
Uh-huh.
Rahman. Yeah, he met him. He seems nice. Has a little rageful moments, but other than
Okay.
that, pretty good. Dinner party in the hills.
It's been 3 days.
Has it? Oh yeah, for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you know that little shop over there
Uh-huh.
with the little kids?
Yeah, Evie's
Yeah.
folks' shop,
Okay,
yeah.
so well, the kids they found this like beach portal, and you spend 3 times to get out. But there's doors. We went in there, and it's like, oh, your journey begins here, or some such thing. And we went in, and we're kind of different now. I got
Mhm.
this.
What? You got what?
Oh, yeah, I forget. His name was Ivan.
Ivan, okay.
He's got 9 eyes? Is it 9?
Okay.
He doesn't like the school. He's oh yeah, it was a school. There was
You do remember the name of the school?
yeah, I'm gonna go through. There's Lomini, there's Boofing, there's the
Wait, you found it?
Zickworth, the Wise, and there's Mumatin, and there's Daronia. Oh yeah, Daronia's school. That's right.
You found the Daronia Academy?
Yes. So I got the. Never mind. I got
Okay.
uh,
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
This is great.
There's
This
a lot of
is-
things in there.
Okay.
Just what Bahamut
What?
and Udak.
Beholder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Ivan. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else. Okay, but anyway, since we met Armand, well, then I think they got some. You saw they got something going on. It's a little weird, but we went to their house, and then there was then. Oh yeah, I told you about Ambrosia. Wolf showed up. Malconthence. Then we got some. Asmodeus, Pit Fiends. We got what else was it? There was another
so what? Why were you there?
Party dinner
Okay.
thing.
So there was a dinner party, and you got to see
I think it was
Wolf.
engagement or something. I don't know. Somebody's. It was weird.
Okay. All right then.
They were actually pretty good. It's pretty weird. Except for the pranks that Ambrosia was playing, but other than that, it was pretty fun. I had dinner with Lolth. That was pretty nice. That's when Denon showed up after that.
Okay.
Okay, and then, so that brings me kind of, okay, we went out of there, and then, oh yeah, the Emerald Empress.
Oh my.
Okay,
No.
so we went there, and while we were there, this is the question that I need to ask you, is, we're playing a game. Me and the ladies that I was talking about. So the Lilith, the Emerald Empress, Ambrosia, Armand's playing. So their armies, we're all gonna we're gonna see how many. Wait, this will be easier if you just have the pamphlet and pull Bernadette.
Yes. I feel a lot of heat in the room. What is it?
Oh yeah, he's blind.
Oh, that means so many fun things.
No, be not.
She's like bringing your finger closer to him.
Stop it. He's a nice one. He's
Okay. So I'm supposed to.
We met his girlfriend, I think. Yeah.
And then his countenance totally changes. Is she okay?
Oh yeah, she's fine. Well, that's what Lyra said.
Okay.
I mean, if you want the full story, you probably talk to her about it. I'm sorry. I probably should have done that for you because that's what you wanted. Sorry.
What?
Maybe it'd probably be better when she's sober. That'd probably be an easier conversation for you to have.
Okay. I will just get this. Think about that. That's great. Awesome.
But she seemed fine.
Okay. All right.
But back to the game.
Here's the rules. Well, this is very nice. I hope this is paper.
And you have a choice.
And he's like just kind of feeling over it.
But I think you should probably pick me. Oh, do you have a Braille version or?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, really?
Remember, he could actually feel on the map.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're an interesting one, Baldair. Oh, I've let the fleet know. They kind of know what's going on. There's going to be a fall of Rigor, plummeting from the sky, and this crystal thing.
How many?
I think one, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a couple more if the fleet comes. So
okay,
I
I've
don't
heard
know
stories
how that
of
works.
that. That's great.
Beryl, he's the main person on the other thing. You know that, you've heard about the towers, and you know those.
Uh-huh.
I get the bronze one.
Oh, no, I read in the rules about
Yeah.
that you get the points and who's it's broken down to. Do I hand this back to you?
Well, it's do you want to? It'd probably be
Do you
safer.
still want us as the people here to do the food poisoning to the collective?
If you're gonna do that and you're a part of my team.
Well, it would make things easier for everybody to speed this process up.
I would, but I would like the points.
Oh my god.
So this is like the beginning of you trying to He's like, I don't care about the game. I want this just done.
But if you saw in the rules, it's a protection clause for other players and their forces.
Well, it
So-
also says here that you get points deducted for non-collective members, and we are non-collective members.
No,
so
I know.
There'd be incentive not to have it.
I know, but did you hear the part about the Lulf and?
Oh yeah, that is
Emerald Empress
absolutely
part?
that's absolutely terrifying because I read
So-
all the names more than once of who is playing your game.
I'm just saying, maybe the safest. I mean, you can choose
Are
to be
you,
on.
are you threatening me?
No,
Like,
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna shoot.
Well, because it's
anybody.
like if I'm on someone's team, like
You're
I can't. be-
safer from all the other teams.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
The school is wild.
So do you just with this school? Do you want our people, like for instance, like do you want us to implement the food poisoning plan and then we just file into the school area?
That's what we're having the family do. That seems like that'd probably the best.
So just the family?
No, that's what we're having the family do. So that would be a great place for everybody to go. I know I could understand maybe why you would be slightly against it since who made the place, but
Oh,
other.
I'm not a big fan of reason why this whole port is the way it is and everything.
But
So-
I was thinking maybe if you wanted to be on the team, we could you could remind me for us to go over and make sure we get your girlfriend out because I don't
if
know
I'm
how
on your
it's-
team, if
That's gonna be the main focus.
okay,
yeah,
if
I know.
I want her out and by my side as soon as possible.
I can give you a couple things if you needed them.
Okay.
So.
All right, so I'll be on your team, but here's my whatever. And so he puts his thumb out, like I can smell its brimstone. I know what's here.
Okay.
So he's like, there, you got a new team member.
All right. So.
And Bernadette's like, yeah. She throws something up in the air. Yeah.
Like rotten leaves.
Okay, so-
No, it's like
Confetti.
dried skin or something.
If you want to tell any of
Fish scales.
Yeah.
your people that you know, maybe if they wanted to join and
Well, I'll
get some revenge.
I'll start putting the things out there.
Yeah, I mean, or the safe area.
Okay, well,
And-
I'll start on that. I'm just kind of excited that
This is
certain things.
This is a book. It's experiment. What we figured out, 2369. That seems to be the collars. I figured you'd want to know about
Okay,
that.
so he's like, okay.
So and then here's Lomity's book of experiments, I think, or it's this. I think okay, and then here's. Wait, Dinan still has that drawer, right?
Yeah.
What's all? I think he's got keys
Okay.
so that'll probably be the easiest to pass to some people. Only the trustworthy ones.
Okay.
Whoever you is he
He's
gone?
gone.
No,
Nope.
he's back. Okay, whoever the trustworthy
gone.
ones are,
Okay.
maybe and put it out there. Don't open any other doors.
Okay.
Just stay in the library.
Okay.
Just the library. There's a hallway that smushes people.
Okay, that's absolutely terrifying.
Evie
Just stay.
can tell you about that one.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's after the Death Bridge and
Okay, just the library.
the-
Just the library.
the murder
So-
finger trap thing.
Okay.
And then there's the like the people, a bunch of people all in library, and that was. But I think that's close. We kind of blocked the door on that one. But yeah, just stay in the library.
Okay.
Would probably be best.
Awesome. We can do that.
Okay. I think that's it. I think.
Yeah, you did a pretty good job. Good job, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh,
hands.
You have no idea.
I do not. I have no idea whatsoever. I think we're good. No more contracts need to be signed for anyone.
All right then.
Okay.
Ta-ta.
See you later.
You bet.
Okay. All right. So you're caught up.
Yep, I'm probably gonna. All right, cool.
Pleasure doing business, and this has been the fleet.
All right, cool.
We're
And we're going to be listening for a cat screaming sound, if I recall.
yeah, this one.
Yeah, I can definitely smell whatever that is. That's great.
Yeah. If you see rats, big ones, they're not
Mhm.
friendly.
I was guessing.
They're not.
Is there anything?
I don't think they take commands or anything. Unless you know of a rat command or something, like
no.
like a dire rat, or got a guy in the town.
I don't think so.
No rat guy. All right. Yep. Listen for the dead cat, I guess.
All right, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna be over in the corner,
Okay.
losing my mind.
All right, I will finish my supper. Hopefully. Okay.
Is that bacon?
Yeah, here you can have some.
All right.
There you go. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So who are we starting with? We can't
know,
hear you,
we can't
Denon, so
hear
we'll
you.
start with you.
Roll initiative.
Oh, we can't hear you at all.
Nope.
Nope.
We lost
Nope.
Denon's voice.
How about now?
Yep.
Yes, there you are.
I had to mute myself and unmute myself.
All right then. Cool. All right. So
Yeah.
Evie,
Is this
yeah,
is
she's
this gonna be a performance check?
this is gonna be interesting. So she kind of staggers to the room as this tall dwarf and like seductively opens the door and like, oh no, there's one bed, Denon. And she like saunters
Sorry,
over
I can
there.
sleep on the floor.
She's,
Good job.
she's like looking around. What? She looks super confused. So, let's see here then. So what we're gonna do is let's see if he. Yep. And right about there, the illusion drops, so everyone looks normal again.
No, keep the dwarf.
You're like, go back. Change it back.
And then she snaps her fingers and she looks that way again. Because she.
I mean, I was joking. Okay.
He's new to those.
Yeah. Okay. So, just roll a d20 for me.
4.
4. She will definitely lead in this situation if you don't fight it. Yep.
I'm not fighting.
Okay. With how she rolled, your world is rocked. Yeah. Yep.
I've never seen such things.
Nope. Nope.
I don't understand. Like it kind of,
Yep.
and then there was the
Yeah.
thing, and where'd the chains come from? Huh. And then just pass out and
Yep.
sleep the best sleep Denon has ever slept in his life.
You definitely would, and then also, you'd be dreaming about that too because of what she is now. So.
So I'll be dreaming about it.
Yep.
And yeah. Okay. He's going to be whispering to himself in his sleep as well. Being drunk is awesome.
Okay. That went pretty good.
Okay.
That's pretty funny. Lyra. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So yeah, we go and I'm like, can you believe it's only one bed?
Well, I can leave if you wish.
You have to leave.
Okay.
I mean, there's, you just stay on your side and I'll stay on my side. It's big enough.
So he lays down and the whole thing creaks. He's like well over 6'8", so he's got some weight to him.
Okay. So I'm just gonna get on my little
Yeah.
edge
Yeah.
all the way over here and
Yeah.
just be like, okay, good night, and just lay there for a little while,
Yeah.
just not
Okay.
moving or saying anything.
Okay.
And I'll be like, it's kind of cold in here.
Okay. Well, he would start to warm you up then.
By holding me or
Yep.
by some stupid I can raise the temperature
No.
of the room.
No.
Like
Okay. Literally, if he got ticked off, it would just naturally happen. But he warms you up with his natural,
Embrace.
yeah, his embrace.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, Lyra does not initiate anything.
Okay. Cool. But you are getting.
But she is gonna feel awkward when she wakes up in his arms. Be like, oh
Yep.
my god, what is happening?
Yep.
Why are you in my bed? This is so
Yep.
embarrassing.
I like to think that the next morning, Denon has fully started opening up, and he walks in the room, just grabs Caress by the arm. It's like, I need to talk to you.
Huh?
I've got questions.
Oh, hey, all right.
Have you heard of something called the Jersey Dump Truck?
Oh my gosh.
I just made that up.
I know.
I haven't. My memories. I don't. I'm gonna. No. Don't explain it. I'll figure it later.
You're my best connection to all this because I've experienced nothing but the abyss and pain and torture. All right, so I don't know what to do with this information.
The Jersey thing.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Okay, I advise.
I recount the night.
I was told to write it down whenever I had a bad memory. But I don't know what that is, so maybe
It
not.
wasn't bad. I don't think.
Okay, alright, well, maybe don't write it down depending on if you don't want anybody to read it. Or, alright, did you sleep good?
Alright. So that's what good sleep and dreams are.
Oh,
Up that again.
yeah.
But he's very animated, more animated than you've seen him since you've met him. He's so we have to win, right?
Yeah.
That's how I cheat that. Okay.
I mean,
You see the numbers,
Yep.
the calculation.
yeah, I mean, best case, yeah, that's we get to sleep the next day. Yeah. I really don't know how this is. But yeah, I guess that's a good goal. Yeah, I mean, that's growth. We could go from this. You're not as brooding anymore. It's kind of new.
This is all extremely new. So like, this is what friend. That's what this is.
From what I think, yes. Yeah. I've got.
Stupid one.
It's just-
I have a lot of friends. I do. I really. And this is a good one. This is a good friendship. It's not. I'm sorry, but it's not my best. I've only known you for a little bit, and I think we can get. We could probably get there. I mean, there's okay. So there's his name is George, and he's really cool. He actually almost cut my head off when we first met. Not saying that you should do that. Not saying that's not no, but I mean some friends.
You sure? Would have been half out like.
Nope. No, that's fine. That's we're already friends, so we don't need to do the whole meeting thing. But yeah, we're it's been we've known you for we work together and we've known each other for years. He likes stabbing stuff. I like shooting stuff. We're pretty good friends. I mean, yeah, we've had some talks, we kind of the same talks we had last night, so we're getting there, I think. But yeah, you're right in there. You're a real good friend.
Huh.
I don't, because we're not coworkers. You kind of just popped up on this, so yeah, we're not. Yeah, this is a strictly friendship thing. So yeah.
I don't want to go back to that. This is I like you. I really like her.
Yeah. That be careful. That's. I mean, this she's kind of it's. You never know. I guess it's fun, maybe. I don't, I didn't, but, you may, and that's fine. And
He just lurches forward and full on Sheldon hugs you.
alright, yeah,
It's this how this goes.
yeah, and I just grab him at his waist.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
give him just a slight fist bump on his shoulder. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's what it was. Yep. That's what we needed.
Alright.
That felt good.
That
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm tired. That was a lot. That was a lot of emotion.
Yeah, that doesn't get better.
Okay.
That but you're supposed to do it, and we're supposed to be in touch with our feelings.
Oh man.
And I didn't like that class, but you don't have to. We can go to different classes, but they tried to do that, and there was this one girl, and she got really mad, and they said, "Hey, calm down," and there was just fire, and she just started going, I've never been able to control it, and it was, and then sparkles, and it was just that was around her, but that happened every once in a while with her. So
Interesting. All because somebody said calm down.
maybe other stuff. I don't know. She looked like she maybe ate something weird. But other than that, that was another classmate of mine whenever we did our reacclimation training. That George did, apparently he had they were awards, best George,
Yeah. I get that. I had to have reacclimation training sometimes myself. I would be kicked through a portal and I'd be on a plane.
That's not the no. That's not. No, it's different. This one's no. That's This is nicer. You talk. and you sit around in a circle, and it's weird. It is, but it helps. They say it does. But I think maybe they're right because I have a lot of friends now, and you could too.
Okay. I'm sad.
Wait, how did we get here?
The bug place isn't normal, is it?
The bug place?
Yeah,
Where they
like,
murder
we're-
bugs?
A plane of just like violent bugs, or like
Yeah.
plants, and like the sun was never out. There was no light. It's just-
Yeah,
these
I
bugs
mean,
are-
but that sometimes they probably never got a chance to do what they wanted, and they have in class they said if you ever have pent up emotions or if you ever get violent, that's not your fault, because most likely it's happened to something when you were a kid. So, and I got kidnapped when I was a kid, so that kind of tracks.
Yeah.
So there was probably a bunch of bug kids, and they were all going around, and they had like a bug ball, and then they kicked it, and then another mean bug, and they just never. It's you give them one chance and then you shoot them. It's hard. It's really
Yeah.
hard. I haven't got that far yet.
That's fair. Man, I think I might have mommy issues because I was raised by love, and then she told me she was going to marry me, and I was going to give her children, and then she was going to, turn me into the spider thing.
And right about now, Denon, you hear in your head, Denon, I need to give you breakfast.
I'll be back.
Good talk.
Yeah.
The awkward handshake is awesome.
Yeah. Just grab his pinky.
Yep.
Yeah. Friends.
Friends.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Okay.
So, Lyra, you wake up with this massive arm around you,
Yeah.
and you hear, "Good morning, beauty incarnate. Would you like some breakfast?"
So, of course, she's got
Yep.
her hair is just like all over the place. It's taking her a minute to wake up, and then she kind of realizes
Yeah.
what is going on, and just like completely. She's probably laying on her side.
Yep,
whatever it is.
yep.
Oh, good morning. Just kind of awkwardly shuffle out of his. She's completely sober now.
Yep.
Also, so she's like, oh. Alright. How'd you sleep? Don't answer that. Actually, yes, I am hungry. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go get breakfast. And she's gonna like scramble out of bed as quickly as possible.
So she just leaves the room as fast as possible.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just bolts completely.
Okay.
Just completely just stiff as a board.
Okay. Just to remind you about the kind of the gifts he gave you. So like when you wake up, you just move your head a little bit, and your hair becomes perfect.
It's just like the cartoon, everything.
Yeah.
Like, oh, just a second.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yep. Yep. So like I'm guessing like you close the door behind you,
Yeah. Just,
kind of thing.
I don't know if anyone's out there.
Actually, this would be like Denon would have like walked fast by you.
Yeah, we're both just like just quickly pass each other.
Okay.
Just a quick hand.
Yeah,
Yep.
just
Yep.
yeah, sup, morning.
Okay, so like Baldur is definitely like sleeping right now, because you guys came in really late. But when he does wake up, like you guys, this is like the middle of the next day. So what are you guys gonna? What do you guys want to do? Like you don't know that it's that time, but I'm just gonna tell you it's about the middle of the next day.
Guess we need to probably make signals. Okay, so you poison the people.
Mm-hmm.
When? What? How much notice do you need?
Not much notice that they'll most
So
individuals.
we'll just do dinner, possibly.
Okay, so tonight.
Are we starting the game tonight?
I mean, either we there's one more door in the school. You want to go back to the school?
I don't want to go to
Okay,
that place,
then
but
it's
if we
that
must,
or game. I think. Well, realistically, unless we want to plan out more, but chaos is friendly for breakouts. You could interrogate people. So since you're not getting points in the game, you could interrogate people where the controllers and stuff are. Because it's only 1 point per person, or I mean, not. Well, there's only points per one person, not 1 point per person. That's not. That's.
interrogate, you mean torture people?
Yeah, that's. I mean, we're gonna kill him, so I don't think it matters too much. And Ambrosia's already on the torture
I
train.
can interrogate people.
Yeah, and I'm sure Big Boy will probably afterwards. So.
Speaking
The
of which,
people.
the door creaks open and he walks out, not looking like a tiefling. So he looks like his regular self. Like he's ducking his head.
Hey. So breakfasts. Oh, I was saying if okay, so one thing that she would like and we've done here is what we want to help the people, right? You want to help the people? Loot the cars.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry. We got this book that says about the collars,
Okay.
and we need a controller. But there's specific controllers for a group of people, and then we don't know who has them. So we figured that she could be interrogating, however she wants to do that, while you are playing the game, and then when she's done interrogating them, you could afterwards, but you could just maybe like funnel the ones that looked like they had info to her, and she can interrogate them, and that wouldn't mess with the game for you too much, but still make her happy, right?
Okay.
It's not a trick. I'm not trying to get more points. Everybody thinks I'm after points now. I would like to win, but that is not why I want to win. I just
So. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, the most important thing to me is that we find my brother and rescue him.
People with the collars.
Yes, but I mean,
So that will be done.
out of all the people with the collars, he is the most important.
Don't worry, that's in the plan.
So if you're on the way to her brother, and you see like maybe
I have a contingent of Aaron Yes set that once the game starts, her brother will be
La
taken.
la la la. I don't want to hear your plans. I don't want to cheat. La la la.
I think you're taking this game a little.
I am not a cheater.
seriously.
I have never
I don't
been a
think
cheater.
it's cheating.
I
If he
don't
wants
wanna-
to tell you what he's doing in the game,
It's
I
okay.
don't think it's cheating.
That's okay, but
Gentleman's agreement.
so like think of double hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're good, right?
Okay, so
I'll just be over here.
I was going to maybe try to make you breakfast, but I can do it another time. Do you still need me around or anything?
I would like a warm bowl of milk. Thank you.
Okay.
Maybe some crackers in it.
Okay. So he like takes his hand and like drives it into the brick wall and is like ripping. He's like, no crackers. So he goes through it, like he like went somewhere else. And he like comes back like with an apron on. He's like this like perfect bowl, and he's like, I didn't know what kind of crackers. So like some of them are burnt. Like he made the crackers. Yep.
It's
Yeah.
like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's delicious.
And I'm assuming I could see all of this.
Oh yeah, it's
Basically, just hit
You're
like
witnessing.
a giant body disappear into a wall and
Yep.
then come back out. And like,
She's
that.
like,
All right.
And just me sitting there.
This is. I could just swing the cat. We could just swing a cat, and we could just.
Yep.
All right. I don't know where the tower is.
which tower?
Yeah, I do. I have a map.
Yep.
Okay, there it is. All right. How far is that?
It's pretty far.
Okay, all right.
It would take you probably about, if you were running,
Mm-hmm.
well, because of the terrain and everything, it'd be half an hour to 45 minutes bolting if you were outside of the tunnels, but you'd have to find your way out of the tunnels.
I'm
So
very, very fast.
you are very fast, but,
I
you,
am very
but you
fast.
still have the other people you're supposed to be with.
Well,
Yeah, who all is on your team?
I have Mulder, the Mistress of Agony. I have Ivan. Ivan's on my team.
Leave me out of this.
He could be. We can make adjoining addendums.
Is Denon on your team?
I don't know. I don't know how that one works.
When
I would ask
Evie
him-
and Denon come out, like, Evie's like,
I don't think
Denon's going to be on the Empress's team. Aren't you, Denon?
so. Din's gonna be on the Empress's team, I guess. So. Good luck. Go down. Yeah, and then I got Groovy and the crew may show up. I don't know. Maybe. I hope so. Yeah. We're a tight knit group. It's a small team. My God, am I missing
That's a
anybody?
small team.
Am I missing anybody?
I think you've got the biggest.
Oh, I
team
have
of
the
them all.
fleet.
Yeah,
I have the fleet.
You have the fleet, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
also the follows Rigor being launched in.
Oh yeah, they're on my team. Yeah, Igor. Okay, yeah. And then the crystal guy, that George and
Darked.
Darked. Yeah, they wanted me to look after. You met him. He was the.
Skeleton. Well, that was Darked, but then also you had Glumgren, the skeleton that was around
Yeah.
the Empress's
So
neck.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm good. I think. Once, and we notified them what everything was gonna be. I think.
Do you need to go?
Did I
over-
notify them about the starting sound?
Everyone was notified by.
Oh yeah, everybody who's on my team was notified. Okay, yeah.
Well, everyone has a very awkward conversation with
Bernadette.
either Bernadette or a chubby-looking imp / cherub. So it looks like a fat baby with little ears, like. Yeah.
So everybody's got the rules. So I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think it's not. I mean,
Okay. I don't know if you need to go over strategy with your team or anything.
you kicking me out or something?
No, I'm not kicking you out. I'm just saying. If you were thinking of starting the game tonight,
It's pretty straightforward. We just.
or should the team vote on if we go through that other door?
Ooh, voting! Yeah, that always worked before. I should guess I could call my team and vote.
And no. Our
Oh.
team, the ones here that would actually be going through the door.
Oh,
Should
the
we
school
vote?
door.
Yes, on if we should go through the door.
Okay. I got Denon and Evie, right? Okay, let's get over here. Okay.
Okay.
We have a choice of either where I guess everybody's got their game teams. So either we set up and let everybody know the game is going to commence soon ish. And then we get ready, or we could go back to the school and figure out what's in that last room. So that's up to you guys, I guess. I'm leaning a little bit more towards game.
Lyra votes game.
Game, okay, so that's 2 for game.
What I know of Moth, and if she's any the other goddesses or anything like her, we're gonna start the game. So
Okay, that's 3 for game. I mean, we're not like, I don't know how this works. Evie, I guess.
Oh, do I want to go into a trap again and possibly die? No. So
I'm
let's
sure
play the game.
they were.
And she's like totally leaning on Denon. Like, yeah, let's play the game.
Okay, all right. So, I guess I'm just gonna go and I need. Baldair, can you, since you're on my team?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
He's like, mm-hmm.
I pull out the map. And I'm like, okay, we need to go here, and then
So you're wanting to go to the tower?
yeah, the tower. We
Okay.
gotta take care of the tower, and we gotta do that quick. So then the real crazy stuff happens, and I don't know what's gonna happen after that, because that means dragons, possibly, maybe. I don't know. Maybe more
Okay.
dragons. They're not in the game though. So Bernadette, do we have like is there like a way that we can add game members in game? Is that
Whoever contacted
Which-
individuals ahead of time, they've been added to their roster.
oh, and we can't change rules anymore since
Well,
past
not
midnight?
necessarily, not rules, but we put it in the stipulations. If you call upon someone, for instance, summoning them or calling someone to help you, to aid you during the time frame, they will become part of your team.
So if they're within like earshot, I guess that would probably be calling or something.
it could be earshot or sending stone or
Okay,
or
all right.
magical means.
Okay, so we're good. We're good, I guess.
Okay, I
High five again.
she's like,
No, that's not a high five.
okay.
We'll work on it.
Of course we will.
All right. Okay. Okay. Always great to see that. But yeah, when you go here, we could, and I guess that
So
everybody's got a different tower.
So, well, But remember, the stipulation is I wanted her by me the whole time.
No, I know. So I'm just thinking, like, do we split up here? And we all say our goodbyes and catch up at the end of the game? I guess, maybe? I don't know. Yeah? Yeah, dude?
Waving bye.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
Is that what we're doing?
Well, I guess, I mean, you know, if you don't want to hang out or anything.
I mean, I want to hang out.
But we got the game, so I can understand if you didn't want to.
I want to hang out. Let's go pull another prank.
Wait. How long is it going to take us to get over there? Like,
To the tower?
yeah,
Like a little over an hour, maybe.
a little over an hour. Okay.
Maybe
Alright,
two.
so we got time. Or we could pull pranks in the game and tell each other about it.
I'm into it.
Because you haven't pulled a prank before,
No.
so this could be the perfect time.
Oh man.
But remember the rules, so only pranks on the bad guys.
Okay.
So wait,
I'm gonna go find a bunch of glass.
he's
Yep.
quick learner. Quick learner. Okay, so I guess we're splitting up.
Let's split up the game.
I get
Let's split the party.
um,
Yeah.
You never pick a party, bro.
wait, Balder, do you happen to have sending stones? Approximately this many.
Do you need more than 4?
Yeah, I think we'd be. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think we're four. Like, if we could all. I mean, I don't. Well,
Just-
do you need 4 like individual ones? For like, do I need 3, and then she needs
No.
3, and then can
We
we?
can all be on the same channel.
It's like all gonna be on the same.
Okay, so I can just be like, assemble.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll give you 3 because I guess Evie and Dinnan are together now.
Okay, all right. Guess that works. Evie didn't, right? You only need 1. Okay. All right. So. Hands in. Go.
To
Murderer.
destroy
Sure.
collective.
Okay. All right. That didn't work.
No.
I saw other people do it.
Party split. Alright.
I
They
guess-
got real solid real quick there.
I guess we got a midday, so I guess
Yeah.
we'll just wait here for a little bit, and then we'll just leave. So when at nightfall we can go
Okay.
and you poison them for dinner.
Well, I already contacted for that to happen because that's what
Alright.
you said earlier.
Okay.
So
It's a lot of moving parts. I'm sorry.
So is she going to be by me during this whole time?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, unless you got to work that out with her. I mean, that's the rules that you stipulated.
Well, to be on your team.
What?
This is Balder talking to you.
Is who gonna be by you the whole time?
His girlfriend.
Well, I mean, once we go there, then you can split off and go get her if you need to, and she can stay by you the whole time. I don't. That doesn't bother me.
Okay,
one
so
bit.
what do you have to give me to make this situation better?
I got this floaty pyre thing.
Okay, I'll take
I
that.
got this illusion pyre thing.
You gave the illusion pyre to the Green Emperor.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay, never mind. I have.
He takes the explosion pyre.
Okay, so yeah, apparently that'll just like you guys can make some cool stuff.
Okay.
So, and she will be, if she doesn't have a collar on, or
She does.
we can recruit her to our team. But otherwise, she is safe from game rules.
Okay.
And I will tell everyone on my team to protect her. And
Okay. Okay.
same with Glenda. And
You have Glenda on your team.
yeah, apparently we're old friends. I don't remember. I'm trying really hard. And this is...
Oh boy. Oh, okay. So this is just a really awkward hangout session. Otherwise, you guys could go do other things if you wanted to. 'Cause this is a few hours. Because this was midday, and you were going to do this at evening.
Let's split up.
Yeah.
Let's wait right here.
Yeah. Split up and like just wait there
You guys are going to
So
lose.
Denon is searching out like
for glass.
glass, you know, sharp metal or caltrops. Like he's looking for
Well,
stuff.
if you tell Evie, well, actually, whatever you're thinking, Evie's having a conversation with you and giving you bad ideas too, like to make it worse and more painful.
That's what I do.
Yeah, and so she's doing that and actually helping you look for stuff because she's kind of getting excited to do this now.
And we make sure that we get keys from the drawer.
Okay, so everyone has keys,
Yeah. Okay, good. That's,
and so I didn't describe the keys, but the part that you hold on to is fluffy.
oh, alright. Okay.
Lyra would like to have a strategy meeting with Armand and whoever else is on
Okay.
that team.
Okay.
You don't have a team. You're not on a team.
You're not involved. In
You're
this
not on a team.
I am on his team.
No, you're not on a team.
My points
You're
just
not
don't
on a
count.
team.
Anyways.
So where would you like to have this meeting?
Well, probably with some of the Aaron Yes or whoever is.
Okay.
Also
So you
on
can
the
use your
team.
key to go to Nexus.
Okay, yeah, let's go to Nexus.
Okay, so you go to Nexus, and then as you're walking through that gate, like flames engulf him, and he looks like he's in full battle armor.
Lyra's in full
Yep.
business mode right now.
Okay.
Focusing on strategy as a way to avoid talking to Armand about anything else other than strategy.
Okay. Well, he's definitely in business mode because he's like, I have to win.
Okay. Okay, that works out perfectly. then.
Yes. He's like a lot of side eye stuff, like the
Mhm.
awkward one, like, but no.
Yeah.
So you haven't been in this room. It's like a war room. There's like a round table, and like there's artwork depicted on the walls, but there's this table, and then there are two thrones seated right next to each other for you and him, and then there's a lot of very built Aaron Yes. There are like angels with bright glowing eyes just standing next to him, but one of them might have like a horn growing out of head, or then there's like individuals with missing chunks of arm that they have like a blade put on there. Like these are like tough, big things.
Okay.
Like the shortest one's like 7 foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like our team stands a pretty good chance. Okay, well, Chariz wants me to interrogate people to find out about how to get the controllers for the collars, which I am perfectly willing to do unless you think that my skills would be better used elsewhere and that there are other better interrogators.
Well, would it be the utmost entertainment watching you do what you do best? Yes. Do we need to interrogate and find out to fix the collar situation right now? We don't get points for it. We could
Well-
figure out the collars afterward.
That's
Right.
That's true, but okay. I guess just we're gonna have a but. I mean, what if they start, using since they have the collars on, what if they start using them to like try to attack back and then they get hurt?
Good
And
point.
especially my brother, if he's gonna be under their control.
Well, we were going to grab him and put him in a safe place where he couldn't hurt himself or others.
Okay.
So we can do that with every collar person. Because we do get... We get 200 points
They're
per
called
person.
collared people.
Wait, he doesn't know what else to call them.
I know, it's from The Office.
Oh.
When he's like colored green.
Oh.
He's like, they're not called no,
Colored
they're collared people. they're collared people. He's like, they're not called
No.
collared people. Anyways, I digressed.
So sorry. Alright. Those that have the collars.
Yes.
Because we get 200 points per one. Like, I literally having to think about points right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, okay. So if we can get as many of them to safety as possible, and we can figure out later how to remove the collar. Plus, if all of the bad guys are not around,
Mm-hmm.
it'd probably be easier to figure out how to disarm the
Correct.
collars. So I will be doing what I do best, which is kicking everyone's butt.
Just please make sure that other people do the finishing move so we get the points. I just don't want... I don't want Lulth to win the prize.
Well, that's true. Okay, I will then I will focus on what's the word? Not decapitating.
Dismember?
Capitated.
No, like I can't think of the word. Like making them unable to.
Crippling.
Yeah, there's a specific word.
Okay.
But I lost it. Anyways, I'll make it difficult for them to fight back, and then
Okay.
someone else can kill them.
Okay.
The
Okay.
Aaron, yes.
Okay.
Do I get a party of Aaron, yes, with me?
Could be a decided.
You're to be at my side.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, there's many of them around us.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. So now we're just waiting. So what should we do while we wait? We could play that dice game again.
Yeah. Let's play the dice game.
And so like there, and just like, can we play too? Because like they, otherwise you could just
Yeah.
play with him.
Yeah.
Nobody has gamed for thousands of years.
It's
No.
not a very fun
We could
existence.
make a little mini tournament out of it.
Okay.
With Aaron, yes.
That would be very, very funny then. Because you've got Aaron, yes, you've got like Solars, like just massive, like 6-winged, like celestials, like absolutely beautiful, but like they've got like a strange, like a horn growing out or like something else. You're like, oh. It's like, didn't you definitely find a bunch of glass and things? You are prepped to do your prank. So, so yeah. Is there anything else? Is there anything that you want to go over with Evie or her team?
No.
Okay.
I think Denon is just, all right, we're going to go smash things. Unalive the bad people and take the collared people and put them places.
Yep. Cool.
Stab, stab, slash.
Okay.
So I'm just sitting next to Baldair, basically.
Yep. Extremely awkwardly. Yep.
So, where are you from?
Here.
Cool. Cool. How'd you meet? Auntie? Was it?
Yeah, that's the name that she usually has people call her. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. How did you guys meet?
Well, when she was brought in on the after she was captured, I was at the harbor. I had a short conversation with her, and I tried to keep up with her.
That was it. That just one conversation. Okay, sorry.
What?
I didn't
What?
mean to pry. I didn't.
Okay,
Not getting much from.
this is like I really don't know you all that well, and like why do I want to divulge?
We're friends. It's all right.
Okay.
I mean, you're on my team. We're cool.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've been dealing with a lot of people. It's hard for people to open up. I know you need like a day or so, and then you'll tell me everything. It's.
Okay then.
But I got all my memories back from a friend in like minutes. So
Okay.
Incapacitate.
yeah,
Incapacitate.
Yeah, there it is.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you
Perfect.
go. Inebriate and talk. No. Okay, so so you just like stay here most of the day, or?
Yeah, or I go throughout the city and listen.
Yeah, 'cause
And just make plans and try to get everyone to,
okay.
organize.
So this poison, is it just gonna like? Are they just gonna be like, ooh, poison?
Matters on the person. It's food poisoning. They could be coming out one end or both ends.
Ah, right. I don't know. Like, I mean, that's.
Or they could be staggering around, or some people could be totally fine.
Because there was like a poison thing that Evie did, and the guy was like, "Whoa!" and his jaw
That's
came off.
that sounds very much special kind of poison.
Okay. Okay, so I guess we could walk slowly,
Okay.
or if you want to.
What?
No, I don't know. You got. You read?
Sometimes.
Oh,
Let's
you-
start going.
All right,
Let's
okay.
start going. How's
Okay.
that?
All right. Cool. Good talk. I got. Well, she's not here anymore. Okay. Denon and Evie. See you in the game. Game on. Not yet, but when you'll hear the cat. But we're gonna go.
Okay.
So you got we left Chris.
Left a note for you when you come back.
Okay, so I guess we're going throughout the magical sewers.
No, you have to exit the sewers and go along the coastline
Oh,
to go to the tower. Because the sewers on that side were crushed.
okay. Adventure.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
So you're stealthily sneaking. You're actually very impressed by the way he moves and stuff, because the way he stealths is actually looking like a beggar. But
Mhm.
people notice him less because they're so used to that.
So we're split a little.
Mm-hmm. But you make it to the tower.
Okay.
And so how is she gonna get to my side?
Okay, so basically, when I swing this cat,
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be the Mistress of Agony.
You keep saying this name. I don't.
She's like got spikes, and then there's two like floating murder things, and there's like little like spheres that come out. They're like,
Are you describing like a devil or something?
kind
Okay, great. Okay,
of. She's
so,
pretty cool though.
Okay, so they're going to be here. Awesome.
Yeah. So okay. So what we'll do? We take this out, but as we're doing that, we'll advise some of her forces to accompany you, and that'll help with this,
Okay.
the pyre, and then you could link up with some people that you know,
Okay.
and you can head over there and get her. And we're gonna be doing this for a little bit. I don't know how long it takes.
Okay.
I've never done one of these. Do you know about any of these?
Anyone who's tried has not made it.
Okay, all right. So we may be at it a little bit. I may let the mistress handle it, depending. I'm in charge. Okay. Yes. Yes.
I am so excited for this.
See, I knew you would be. There's. I don't get much from your eyes. I don't. Not very expressive.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay. But yeah, so once it's a little darker, I'll.
You'll let me know.
Oh yeah, because the eye thing again. Sorry.
It's alright.
Then new
So
friend.
it's the sun is definitely going down. Yeah.
Okay, so once it becomes dim light,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, you're spinning this dead cat, and these maggots are flying around. And so in Nexus, you're actually hearing this horrible sound as these dice are rolling, and like everyone's like,
It's time.
Yep. then you hear that, and so right next to, let's start with Chris, since he's the one that spun the cat. The cat like bursts
Oh
and
my-
just like nastiness like all over the tower
Oh.
because it's done. It's yeah, just like
I just have a rotted tail.
you've got the rotted tail
Ew.
and an impish cherub. I'll be the one watching you and taking out points. And then
No, not him. Just any like guard or anybody I see.
there's no
There's
guards.
nobody around the towers.
No, you don't have to guard the towers.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then
Alright.
right next to you, the Mistress of Agony with her like Iron Maidens. Silver beginning.
Fun time.
So you didn't go over with me with a plan. So
Taking out this, murdering as many people, trying to kill the Red Baron and get the phylactery. You got the points, right?
yes, I have the points. But
Most points possible.
Where?
Saving the peoples.
So you're supposed to tell. So I just get to do what I want?
And let you know how to do this?
But no.
Okay. You think you got anybody to help me do this?
I have all the chain devils to be with me.
Okay, send like 100 in here, see if they can figure it out. And
Okay. Now what?
okay, well then we go around and murder until they tell you they can't do it, and then we try it
So I just sent the chain devils in there to kill everything that's in there.
and shut it off. Send one more back in. We need to bring down this tower.
Okay.
Sorry.
To kill I can't say.
In the tower? Well, she knows about the points.
Yeah, the points.
About the points and the
Yeah.
people with the collars
Just
and
Yeah.
look at her.
Okay, so Balder is just there, and he's just like, well, what about?
okay.
She's-
Contingency of we need chain devils to go to the Colosseum and get his wife. He will point her out.
she's
Her
not
name
my
is.
wife. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I'll come if you invite me.
So
But-
pretty much Cenobites just appear out of the brick, like Pinhead and like the Chittering Mouther, and all those guys are like there. We'll take him there. Like, what the heck? Just go. Whoa!
Okay, that's taken care of. They pull out all my sending stones.
Oh dear God. Okay.
And not to them. But
Yeah.
Like, just,
The other ones.
okay, guys, we're ready to go. We're hitting the tower. Go team, go.
So Vleg is like, you're supposed to give us a few day notice because it takes us a while to get. Never mind. We'll just take care of it.
I knew he would have it. I knew. He's the right people to call.
Yep. And you start hearing and there's like these purple lights that just and there's like craters randomly in town, and you're hearing like the camera view zooms in where they land, and these crystals just slam into the ground, and these carcasses just fall out and then start standing up as flesh starts going on, and there's a roar coming from them as one of them picks up a great axe. It is a orc roaring and running in, and then there's also a roar coming from a fully plated individual with a large greatsword with tentacles writhing, and then there's another one that slams in, and then there's a dwarf running with a axe.
Okay, so I'm gonna like get up
Yep.
on top of the nearest building and start raining.
So the nearest building is the tower,
Okay, well,
and you're
you can't.
the
those
tower-
are slippery as the tower.
yes,
isn't it, right?
the tower location is the farthest from anyone in the whole place, other than the peak itself. And
Okay.
Other than people that are doing the digs, the archaeological digs, and like people are starting to go out because they're seeing some other things that I'm going to describe very soon.
Okay, well, send as many forces as you can to. You got a general, right?
Yes.
Split them for the, and I'm just like,
Split them.
I'm just gonna go here, 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 and it's just basically like around the tower in that little section, like,
Yeah.
because we're down at the bottom left, right? Which side are we?
You're the top.
I'm the top.
Top
Okay,
left.
so okay. Oh, top left. There's nothing over there.
There's absolutely
Okay.
nothing.
All right, over there.
So
Basically, down.
So the Iron Maidens open up, and all these spheres,
That should be good.
and the Iron Maidens, like the chains that were attached to her sides, just detach, and then you start hearing screaming, because you actually see a giant rift of flame, and out from it, celestial flying creatures start flying out, and flame raining down from on high, as Nexus just opened a gate.
Okay,
And you're seeing two giant green dragons flying overhead, dropping giant sacks of their lizard people that are falling through. They're like,
Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Okay.
and then, right by the one tower that you know is where Lulth is, it's just a bit. It turns dark, and you're hearing screams and giant spiders, like 20 feet tall, the abdomen coming out, and you're like, well, that's not that bad. That's not bad.
Okay.
And then you're hearing laughter from another part because you know it's Ambrosia. And now their auras are starting to do things.
Everybody's here. All right.
The whole gang's here.
Okay.
Okay, so Denon and Lyra, would you have wanted to go into those towers at all, or are you just wanting to watch this mayhem in the city?
Well, I mean, I'm just following Armand. I feel like I probably would want to go into the tower.
Okay. Okay. Well, you can simply ask, because, like, honestly, him being there, the amount of energy going off. So we'll start our session. Armand and Lyra going into a tower, and Denon and Evie wherever you're going, and saying what you guys are seeing.
Okay.
And that's where we'll end our session.
Yay! The game begins.
Yes.
How many rolls do you have to make before the next session, do you think?
Let's not talk about that. Until next time.